'Cause I'm TNT, I'm dynamite. TNT, and I'll win the fight.
What is up, Monster Jam fans? Sparky here, and I just got done with this weekend's Whatnot show, and this is all that I sold. I sold 70 items, and look at all of these bangers. We had I think the max amount of viewers we had at one time was 65. So God bless all y'all. Thank you for showing up and showing out for me. Appreciate Julie for the raid and Fanatic for the shout out and the sponsored giveies that I sponsored. So go give them a follow if you haven't already, but I'm sure you already know who I'm talking about if you're on Whatnot and you're a buyer. But yeah, this is all that sold. Some stuff didn't sell. I had a bunch of Hot Wheels monster trucks that didn't sell. Those two right there are for next show. So go bookmark that if you haven't already. These are the loose that didn't sell. A couple Gravediggers, Blue Thunder, Wrecking Crew, and a Shark Reek. But for the most part, everything sold. I think the Zombie Digger sold for $83. Some sleepers, Grinder sold for $15. Surf Monster sold for $13. A bunch of these cool trucks. We got the Mud Treads Avenger. I think I had $5 starts on my show. So that right there was a blessing in itself that you guys were buying at that $5 price point. And I really appreciate that, showing me support, because I think I'm really open and honest for what I paid for my inventory and what I make. I think I paid $4 a piece on all of this. So I think I spent $300 and something, and I made $400 from the show, and I profited maybe $134. Not nothing crazy, but definitely still a good amount to be able to afford another bigger collection. So I appreciate that, and I'm open and honest about my numbers, just so you guys can get a look in at what it's like selling on Whatnot. You know, you got to take risks to have rewards, and sometimes you take that risk and you get no rewards. That's just the game. That's just Whatnot. You know, it's all about who's on, who's watching. If you have the right audience for something, sometimes you'll profit 3 times as much. Sometimes you'll profit a couple dollars. It just depends. But let's pack all this stuff up. Look at this order. This order is from my boy Brock. He bought a lot of things, the most anybody's bought Monster Jam wise on my show. He absolutely spent his paycheck on me, and he had some bangers. Time Flies, the Mud Treads Avenger, Dragon Slayer, Grinder, Hot Wheels Mud Treads, Gravedigger, the Sweet Treats Gravedigger, the first editions, Iron Man from 2011, Color Changers Bigfoot. This order right here is definitely a banger, but let's pack it up real quick. Eddie purchased this order. We got this Sparkle Smash from a story pack, Zombie Gravedigger. Then we have these two Chevy pickup pullbacks, but look, actual suspension. She got both of these for $10. This order right here is from Olga, another person with great taste. We got the Superman Mud Treads, one of my favorite trucks. This Prowler, which is beautiful metal base. She bought Clear Crusher's Cletus. This is a $40 truck. I think it sold for $23 on my show. The first edition's Pirate's Curse. A lot of W trucks in this lot. My boy Parker picking up the heat. He won one of my giveaways, and he got 2 Mega Rexes and a Gravedigger. About to pack this up for you, bro. Stunna won one of the giveaways for the Sparky Speedway Jewelry sticker, and he picked up the Color Treads Dragon. Got another cool order right here. We got the single cab full bore metal base. We got the McDonald's Blue Thunder pullback. Got the yellow or Toro Loco. Who? The El Toro Loco, not the Or Toro Loco. And then we have the OG Wild Streak. This right here is an order. Somebody purchased the O'Reilly exclusive Bone Shaker. This is one of my favorite ones from the O'Reilly line. Look at what we got here. I was actually just packing it up and forgot to take a video, but somebody bought the Bigfoot 45. This is a first time release in 2020, and this is the only time it ever came out. I think they grabbed this for $5, so literally a steal. Got another cool little order right here. This is an exclusive from the Target 5-pack. This was along with that Max D that only came out in that 5-pack or 9-pack or whatever. And then we have a Fire Whiplash, so that's a great order right there. Look at this order. She only spent $15 on all these sharks in this Prowler. I did a little $2 sudden death at the end of the show. These are the ones that didn't sell. She got a great deal on these. I just gotta point out what an absolutely perfect fit this box is for these. Oh my goodness. We got another really cool lot right here. This person also has great taste. Iron Outlaw, Scarlet Bandit, Maniac, Full Bore, and Airborne Ranger. We got order 22 and 34. This one is really cool because this is a McDonald's thing. We got a McDonald's toy. It's die-cast metal, and look, the stickers are still on there perfectly. This is from 2001. That is an absolute steal for that one. And he's got the red Max D there too. We got an order right here, all Spin Master. We got Max Contrast Dragon, this 3-pack exclusive Son of a Digger, and then the mixed 35 full charge Avenger. Overcharged. I keep calling it full charge. You know what? It's full charged Avenger from now on. Look at this order. We got Grave Digger, Loco Punk, Blue Thunder. A very, very good order. I like this selection of trucks right here. This right here is a really cool order. Look at this. A Reptoid Rep Treads from 2002, and it still has all the stickers on it, even the OG yellow Monster Jam logo. And then she picked up airplane mode. This is really cool. It's got a moving part on the front. They picked up this Northern Nightmare. I actually really like this one. I didn't have a Northern Nightmare till I started buying collections, and I kept the playset exclusive. I had the option to keep this one, but I like that playset exclusive one just a little bit better because it just, you know, has that exclusivity around it. It wasn't a mainline release. And then the last order over here, we got a Son of a Digger order. They picked up the mixed 35 Son of a Digger Arena favorites, and then they picked up the Fire Son of a Digger. What a W order right here, but let's get this packed up. Now for the fun part of this process, we get to add all of these advertisements on all of the boxes. Look at this. They're still going. Still going. Still going. Look at, oh my goodness. I got them all packed up, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for blessing me with this order. And I'm just so grateful that you guys tuned in for the whole entire Get My show. At least 60 of you there the whole time. And I really do appreciate that. Guys, if you haven't followed me on Whatnot, go follow me at Sparky Speedway. Click the first link in the description and bookmark my newest show. Got a bunch of bangers coming up, a bunch of oldies, and a bunch of goodies. I forgot to add this one to that little pile over there, but look, got them all advertised up, and they're ready to get shipped off. I appreciate all y'all, and I'll see you.